Okay, now let's move on to the next subtopic, which is inverse Laplace transform using convolution theorem. Alright, so for convolution theorem, you have this formula. Inverse Laplace of fs gs is equals to the integral of fu g tu du, okay, from 0 to t. So from the question, you need to identify your fs and gs, and then from there you have to find the inverse Laplace of these two functions. Okay, example 22. Find the inverse Laplace transform for this function by using convolution theorem. Okay, so firstly you need to find your fs and your gs. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, so your fs is 1 over s. This is multiply fs times gs. So 1 over s times 1 over s squared plus 4. So your fs is 1 over s, your gs is 1 over s squared plus 4. Okay, then if your fs is 1 over s, then your ft is equals to 1 from the table, from the Laplace table. Okay, and your gt is equals to okay, from here it is actually equals to I'm sorry, for the denominator you have s square plus 2 square, right? So 2 square, 2 will be up here, and then you will have times 1 over 2, so that you can cancel 2 and 2, and you just left with 1 over s square plus 4, right? So it is 1 over 2 because of this constant, and this will be sine function, sine at. A is 2t. Okay, now we need to find fu, because we have this equation, right? fsgs equals to fu gtu du. Alright, so fu is equals to 1 as well, because this is constant. So g t minus u equals to 1 over 2. This t you replace with t minus u, sine 2 t minus u. Okay, so the inverse Laplace of 1 over s square plus 4 is equals to, from 0 to t, fu g t minus u du. Okay, so 0 to t, so your fu is 1, your gt minus u is this one, so 1 over 2 sine 2 t minus u du. So 1 times 1 over 2 here is constant, we take out the constant, so from 0 to t just left with sine 2 t minus u du. Okay, then you integrate sine, you will get negative cos, right? So 1 over 2, you get negative cos the function t minus u, and then over, you integrate with respect to u, so you have negative 2u now, so it will be negative 2 from 0 to t. Okay, so negative up here and negative down here is positive, so 2 you take out, it will be 1 over 4, and then cos and you just left with cos 2t minus u from 0 to t. Okay, 1 over 4. So t, you substitute inside this u, you'll get, this is cos, you get 2 t minus t is equals to 0. So this is actually cos 0 minus cos 2 t minus, this is 0, you substitute into u. Okay, so it will be cos 2t, just t. So cos 0 minus cos 2t. So cos 0 is equals to 1, right? This is 1. So 1 over 4, 1 minus cos 2t. So this is how to solve the inverse Laplace transform using convolution theorem. Okay, much more simpler than as compared to partial fraction, right? Okay, so in this part also you have past year final exam, and as usual I want you to submit, I want you to do this question and submit as assignment in e-learning, right? As usual. Okay, only three questions. Okay, so that's all for subtopics 3.5, and next week we will go to subtopics 3.6. Okay, so see you in the next class. Thank you.